Hey everyone, assalamu alaikum. I'm back in Spain, but it's not sunny at all actually. It's pretty cloudy. I arrived at the airport at 2 a.m. I was supposed to arrive at 11:30, but because of the delay it took so much, and I was only at home at 3 a.m. so I wanted to start fasting again today, but like no way. So I'm going to start fasting tomorrow, God willing. So yeah, that's that. I don't have much else to say except for this. I still keep receiving so many messages about what I'm supposed to do and not do. Like, wear hijab, don't wear makeup, say Allah instead of God, say Inshallah instead of God willing, don't kiss goodbye with it, don't do this at the end of the video, do this, do that. Guys, listen. Have you ever wondered why I'm sharing my story on TikTok? My intention is to reach non-Muslims and inspire them to start reading the Quran as well. I accept that I don't know anything about Islam, that I don't know anything about the Quran, that I am not an imam, I don't know anything. The only thing that I can share is my experience and like spark people's intention, interest to find the truth for themselves. That is all that I can do. But listen, what is the meaning of the word hijab? Barrier, right? So, listen, if I want to relate to people, look at me. People think that I am from Germany, from Romania. They speak to me in Russian in the streets. I literally have the face that can be from everywhere around the world, right? So people relate to me, like from these countries, okay? But what would happen if I put on a hijab, a barrier between me and them? It's supposed to be a barrier between me and men, but it's going to be a barrier like for everything. The moment that I put on a hijab, they will not relate to me anymore. Do you understand this? So I'm not putting it on because of an intention, and the intention is for people to read the Quran. Okay, so I know what I said in the Quran about hijab. I know what I said in the hadith, although I haven't read it, but you made it quite clear. I mean, people made it clear that in the hadith, it's like super clear that the Prophet said to wear hijab. Okay, I get it. But let God be the judge of that, okay? Because my intentions are more important than hijab right now. I'm sorry, okay? So I'm not here to please you. I'm here for a different matter, okay? And the same goes for saying Allah instead of God. Understand, I have said God all my life, and now you're telling me to change it to Allah. It's literally the same word in a different language, but this is creating distance because people think that the God from the Muslims is a different God. It's not a different God. It's the same God as their God from Christians, Jews. It's the same God of anyone with a monotheist religion. So if you tell them to say Allah, it's only creating a distance between you and them. Is that what you want? That is not the way that you inspire, that you invite people to come to you. It's like, how are you going to invite people in from behind a closed wall? Like, so that's my point. Please think about these things before you comment, you know? Because anyone that comments these things is an instant block, you know? And not because I'm arrogant or because I understand. But the point is, you are only interfering with my intentions to reach people, because anyone that maybe is like sparked with the intention to read it because they hear me speak and they think like, ah, that's interesting, let me read the Quran. But then read in the comments all these comments that you are writing, and they think no matter what I believe, I'm instantly not going to be accepted. You know? So think about these things for real, okay? It doesn't matter if people say Inshallah instead of God willing. It's the same thing. But make it easier for them, you know? Someone once shared a video to me that in like a village somewhere, people had stopped going to the mosque, okay? And there came like a different imam, and he said like, you know, I'm going to get people to go to the mosque, okay? So they didn't wash their feet. They just entered with dirty clothes, dirty shoes, you know, all of that. And other people said, oh, no, but listen, that imam had the intention of getting people to the mosque. And once that they are there, and once they grow their connection with God, then you can start with these things. Don't start with like the entire package. No. See this as like teaching a child. You first start with something small and then you make it bigger. You make it more complicated. So please consider this when you comment these things. It's important, okay? It is even said in the Quran that people will come to Islam in masses. So invite them in. Invite them in. Open your house, open your minds, invite them in. And once that they are in, take it slow, let them grow, give them time to discover, spark their interest for other resources like, see this video, look at this, you know. But don't tell them what to do. Don't immediately like impose your things on them. That is never going to work. In the entire history of humanity, when did that ever work? There has been wars fought over religion. Don't create a war with another person, you know. Peace. Choose peace. This is how. Make that distance between you and them, make it smaller. Make it so small that they relate to you. Okay? Okay. See you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.